Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with sort of a first look video. Today we're checking out Taste of Power, which is a very early alpha project that I have been asked to take a look at. The developers contacted me and wanted some feedback for their game, as well as for me to help get the word out, and I was happy to do it because I love helping out indie developers and I like strategy games, so it's sort of a win-win for me. But anyways, this is, I believe, the first glimpse anyone will have outside of the dev team at this game, unless, of course, some other YouTubers beat me to it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has an alpha version of this at the moment. But as far as I know, not really anybody else is covering it. So, just keep in mind that this is still very, very much a work in progress. The game has only really just begun development. It is playable, but it is far from finished, so there's going to be some rough spots, certainly. There might be some bugs along the way, and it is far from feature complete, so things are almost certainly going to change. Anyways, the sort of concept of this game is essentially, it plays a little bit, in my mind, sort of like some of the Age of Empires games. And they're trying to mash up several different cultures. So you can see in the background right here, we have like Crusader Knights up against I want to say Chinese troops, but it's set in the Middle Ages, but they're putting together several different cultures. So I think they're pulling from China, India, Scandinavia, Europe, and potentially a few others, and they'll allow you to play like Age of Empires style RTS battles between those factions. As of right now, there is only 2 factions and 1 map in the game. So this is our map here, and we can choose between either the Chinese or the Europeans. I'm going to go with the Europeans, and let's jump on in. Okay, so here we are. If you play RTS games, this should look very, very familiar to you. We have our mini-map down here. The menu is showing us our current resources that we've got. And the way the game works is essentially you click on stuff here and it'll bring up this menu. This just shows you all the buildings that you currently have. And if you want to train troops, you're going to be using these things here. Or if you want to build stuff. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this screen and start training up some troops. So depending on which one of these we click, we'll have access to different recruits. So town halls are going to train up, I think these are, there's the tooltip. These are settlers, so they allow us to sort of strike out and build new stuff. The barracks will give me access to, what are these guys, like warriors? Troopers. These are archers or rangers, and these guys are Bagratians. I've never seen that word before. And then if we go to the engineer fort, we have access to a couple of cavalry units. We have patriots. We have, what are these guys? Hawks. And some sort of like cannoneer. Yeah, I'm not familiar with some of these words. I mean, obviously hawk and patriot, but not whatever that was. For now, let's just start training up some spears, because I don't know how quickly the enemy is going to get after us. So you can see right here that our troops pop up and these little green bars grow as they get trained. And when they hit about like roughly where this starts on the other end over here, they'll be done. So let's queue up a bunch of these guys, because I have a lot of resources to get started with. As far as like build order and progression and stuff in this game goes, I have no idea of like what I should really be doing. I figure training troops is a pretty safe bet, although if I was playing like StarCraft right now, I'd be building workers like crazy. But the workers in this game are apparently completely automated, so you don't really need to worry about them. They'll kind of do whatever they need to do, but I think you do need to train them, if I understood that correctly. So we are responsible for creating them, but once we do that, they'll kind of go about their own business, more or less. It looks like we have territory all the way out here, so I think what I'll need to do is set up decent sized forces on either one of these land bridges, because that's where we're going to get hit from, is there. Luckily, this water is giving us a pretty nice choke point to defend. So we can move these guys around with the right mouse, just as you'd expect. I've got 2 more units here. Let's start sending them out that way. And one thing I'm noticing already is that Because the game is far from optimized, when I zoom out too far, these guys disappear, and then when I come back in, they pop on back in. But again, that's sort of to be expected with a game this early in development. Alright, so we're sending them out. We've got more troops being trained. So what else can I do? Let's click on this. What does that do? Can I get a tooltip?
Troop is red.
No. I'll click it anyways. Okay, so I'm turning, it looks like I'm turning workers into a specific type of worker. I would guess a blacksmith by the look of that.
Ready.
So I probably shouldn't be doing that unless I have like a specific use for said blacksmith. So I'm going to convert them back over if I can. I can't. Never mind then. Alright, what's this do? I have like a bank or something.
No places for construction.
So maybe I need to strike out first before I can build those. Let's click on one of these and see what options we get. Oh wait, you guys are all trained up. Let's send you off to support these guys.
Move out.
And right, I wanted to go over here and see what I can build in this area, because this is obviously not nearly as built up as our other area. I could, of course, be setting different rally points for when they train, but I don't know. I'm not trying to like win this or anything. I'm trying to show it off. Looks like we're being attacked. So where is my other guys? This is going to be kind of an issue, because if I can't see my troops, it's going to be hard to command them. I think that was them running right there. Let's
Feel our power. Move out.
Yeah, let's get into this fight here.
Feel our power.
They've got some archers, it looks like, so maybe I should go after them.
Feel our power.
You know what? Here, take one of you. You go after them. The other guys pile on into that fight, and we should be able to win this. Over here, how are you doing? They should have plenty of troops over here. Where did the other units go? I guess I won't be able to find them unless I land right on them. Yeah, that's making it difficult. Making it a little bit difficult. We're going to lose on this side. They had equal numbers. I don't know what happened to the other troops there. Maybe they just got taken apart. Here they are. They're just now getting there.
Atlant's ready.
So let's make sure that you are
Feel our power.
attacking them so we don't lose that fight. Are we losing over here? I think I just need to keep training troops. Set up there and just crank these guys out like crazy. We'll stick with the cheapest ones because we need quantity over quality right now. So yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Archers would probably be helpful as well, but for now I think we just need bodies. Let's see. I would assume, given the equipment, that our guys should win this. We're wearing like lamellar armor or something. They look to be in some sort of like probably leather, I would guess. Leather, maybe some sort of like heavy linen. How are we doing here? We're not being attacked. That's good.
Troop is red.
All right. Well, let's start sending our troops out. Where did they go? Yeah, it's really hard to command these guys when I can't see them.
Atlant's ready.
I need you over here.
Move out.
Because I'm about to lose this place.
Move out.
Yeah, get over there and attack.
Feel our power.
I think on this side there's only like one unit that got through, so we might be all right. We'll try to get some men over there as soon as we can, but this area is not doing great. I might just have to land in that.
Troop is red.
Okay, both you guys.
Atlant's ready.
I'm gonna send you.
City are under attack.
Move out.
Come on, get moving, get moving. And will it let me? There we go. Yeah, just charge in over there.
Under attack.
And as soon as I get some more troops, I'll send them that way. But wow, the AI got on me quick. It seems like I should have just basically massed troops right out of the gate. I didn't think the AI would be that aggressive, but apparently they are. I mean, it would help too if I knew more about the strategy required of this.
Atlant's ready.
I'm not much of an Age of Empires player. I've played a lot of StarCraft 2, some Warcraft 3. What else? I'm sure there's others. But I don't particularly like RTS games
City are under
because
attack.
generally they just come down to build order.
Feel
If you
our
do a good
power.
build order, you win. If you do a bad one, you lose. Obviously,
destroyed.
at the higher levels, that's not always true. You know, microwing and stuff can be very
Feel
important.
our power.
But I've found, you know, in my couple years playing StarCraft 2 at like Gold League, as long as I stuck to a good build order and didn't do anything stupid, I could usually win
Troop
pretty
is ready.
consistently.
Not a troop is ready.
So, yeah, I mean, I imagine this will come down to something similar. I'm not going to keep sending troops over there because I don't think
City
they're...
are under attack.
Administrate.
Feel
You know
our
what?
power.
Maybe. They might still be
Feel
fighting.
our
It's,
power.
again, difficult to tell. We
City
just...
are-
No, we still
Feel
got
our
guys over
power.
there. No, we don't. No, we don't. Whatever. Go in there anyways. Fight to the last man. How are we doing over here? Are my men still alive over here?
Atlant's ready.
What's happening? Oh, why did you run right
Feel
past
our
them?
power. Atlant's ready. Feel our
Get over there.
power.
These guys look heavier, though. They've got shields. That is concerning, because their lighter troops are tearing right through us. So how are these guys going to fare?
Post destroyed.
We'll just watch this for a little bit. I don't think I can win this at this point, so I'll just kind of let it play out.
City are under attack.
But it seems like you kind of just want
Post
to
destroyed.
rush. Like, next time I'll just build up a bunch of troops and send them in and try to meet the enemy away from my buildings. But I guess I should keep cranking the troops out. I think we'll just end in a stalemate, though. I am curious how the troop balancing is. Like, what would I build to counter these? Is it like a rock, paper, scissors type setup where, you know, cavalry will deal with these guys more effectively? Or does the weapon actually matter? Because you may notice, like, these guys I'm training have swords, I believe, but the enemy has like a pole arm. So does that make them more effective against cavalry, or is that all just aesthetic? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know, but we have effectively lost this, so I think I'm going to abandon it. Let's jump out to the main menu, and we'll jump into another quick battle as the other faction, so we can show off the troops and stuff there. See if there's any differences. There is a wiki. I don't think it's set up yet, though. And then, obviously, multiplayer is not available. So for now, we'll do this and jump back in. Alright, well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the other faction to load. When I jump into a game, it just says waiting for opponent indefinitely. So I think I'll just leave it here for now in terms of gameplay. But I'm curious to hear from you guys what you think of the game so far. Especially if you are like an avid RTS player, which I am not. So definitely let me know, do you guys think this game has potential? I will, I think, be sharing this video with the developers, so feel free to leave constructive criticism in the comments. Don't be jerks, because these guys are working really hard to put out a cool RTS game for, you know, us to pick up and play. And again, I really like supporting indie developers because AAA games now are absolute garbage. So any game I can help out that isn't AAA garbage, I'm happy to do so. So again, let me know what you guys think. If you're, you know, familiar with like Age of Empires, or I don't play a lot of RTSs, so I can't think of anything else really to compare it to. But how do you guys think like this stacks up potential wise? Are you interested in the different like factions that they've set up, and how, you know, all these different cultures that normally probably would have never ended up at war with each other will, you know, come together and clash? And yeah, I think that's where I'll call it for today. I wish I had more for you, but again, this is very, very early in development, so there's still a long way to go and a lot for them to add. And I may pop back in later once they've done some like substantial updates, just to, you know, see what's changed, what's new, how it plays once it's been, you know, properly optimized and is a little bit more feature complete than it is at the moment. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I did a great time showing off some Taste of Power for you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for maybe another video at a later date.